Social Science, Grade 8, Block 15, The Parliamentary System, LP4, People in Parliamentary Democracy by teacher Shikha. Today in this video, students will be able to analyze importance of the role of people as voters and as elected representatives in a parliamentary democracy. Children, let's try to understand it again. That how the Indian Parliament is a symbol of people's power and diversity, both as voters and elected representatives. So my first key question is, what are some features of a parliamentary form of government? In a parliamentary democracy, people have the power to participate in elections to choose their representatives in the government. The legislature, that is parliament, has control over the executive, that is the prime minister and council of ministers, so that the executive is accountable for its action. Most importantly, the law-making organ, which is the legislature, consists of elected representatives. Children, please review the section People in Parliamentary Democracy to understand why it is important that a parliament should reflect diversity. So children, why do you think we have a parliamentary form of government in India? Children, I am sure this answer will be there in your mind. During India's freedom struggle, Indians across caste, communities and religions came together to fight against the British under colonial rule. Indians neither enjoyed any rights nor were they allowed to take part in decision making. After India got freedom in 1947, our leaders felt that a parliamentary democratic government would be most suitable for India, wherein we could elect our own representatives and have a role in decision making. Through this, we could make sure that the government was accountable to the people and did not act in an authoritarian manner. Therefore, the Constitution of India granted universal adult franchise to all adult citizens and allowed them the right to vote in elections. Children, why is it important for the Indian Parliament to have elected representatives from rural areas, regional parties, Adivasis? As a democratic body, the elected representatives in a parliament should consist of people across caste, communities and religions, so that one group does not dominate over the others and the interests of all groups are well protected. For example, if there are no representatives from rural areas or regional parties in the Indian Parliament, people from villages may not be able to address their concerns in the Parliament, or the regional interest of different states may not be heard. Likewise, if the marginalized or Adivasis are not allowed to be represented in the Parliament, these groups who already face discrimination in society would be left out of decision making, and this would violate the democratic principle of equality. So another question is, should women be given larger representation in the Indian Parliament? Why? So the general explanation is, women consist of about only 11% in the Parliament. 60 years ago, they were about 5%. Women constitute about half the population in our country, which means that despite some progress, women still have a long way to go to reach equal representation in Parliament. Women should get a fair share in the government to not only raise women's issue and see that they are addressed, but also to have a larger role in decision making on other matters concerning the country. Children, please look at the chart. Indian Parliament, representatives from rural areas, voters elect representatives, Dalits and Adivasis, women's, Makes the government accountable. Regional parties, symbol of democracy. Altogether, Indian Parliament. Children, now it's time for some application. Please read your content book, try to solve your worksheet, mark if there is any difficulty while reading your content book. I hope lesson is clear to you. Thank you. Have a great day ahead. Take care of your near and dear ones. Bye.